If you weren't in this band,
Start.
I would be
Upset.
We are Elphinstone Road Station. For a phone call.
Stuart.
Oh, absolutely. That
Yeah,
was a great
yeah,
answer.
yeah, I
That was a
thought-
great
I thought,
answer.
yeah.
I would be upset. I like that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this game. So the next question is Pani's, and then we have to answer for Pani.
No,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do we still have like?
If you can continue, if you want.
Yeah. So this is Sahil.
Let's
Let's
go
go
one
one
by-
by
let's
Let's
go
go
one
one
by
by
one.
one. So Sahil.
If I wasn't in this band,
You'd be playing with?
I'd probably
Amsterdam.
be in my mom's business.
Oh.
Trying to work, yeah. Earn some money there. That's
If I wasn't in this band, I would be a lot less happy. Actually, I would be looking for this band.
If I wasn't in this band, I would have been called back home.
क्या मटन बिरयानी होता है तेरे में?
like, इधर ये band में
You would
फंस गया
have
मैं
had
साला.
no more six pack.
No, but
Family
to be
band.
honest, I would have been back home and I would have been dreaming about being where I am right now with these guys.
I wasn't in this band, I would still be an IT consultant in my previous job. But yeah, in hindsight, it's the best decision I ever took of giving up my IT career. So.
All right. Nice.
if I wasn't a musician,
Hey, my last answer was
I
for
would
this
be an
question.
official YouTube watcher. Like, is that a thing? Damn it.
I mean, you could work at a click farm.
Yeah. I think I would try to be a chef.
Oh.
I can't cook, but I would try.
I would have gotten back to my older job.
Eating
Somewhere-
biryani.
Nah, of being in the Navy. That's I studied.
If I
just
wasn't
that.
a musician, I'd be frustrated.
Professionally.
Yeah, professionally frustrated.
Those guys on the internet now, I'm so frustrated.
Start a blog or something.
What would you be? What would you be?
Professional basketball player.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure. He
that's
still
right.
plays for professional club. Which
Yeah.
one is it?
The YMCA and the Bombay Southwest.
Amazing.
if you weren't a songwriter,
No. If I wasn't a songwriter, I think I would still get back to the same thing. Songwriter. Every person has a certain way of releasing their thoughts. Some people keep in their thoughts in their mind and move on. Some people write. Some people talk about it. They I don't know. Some people rap, to be honest. But I haven't really found another release point in terms of.
I guess poetry for you. Like, I guess you'd probably be a poet or a writer of some kind.
Dude, it's not even funny how handicapped I am without melodies. I can't just put in my thoughts because it's very I stupid is not the right word, but for the lack of
It's right.
for the
Absolutely correct.
for the lack of an even better word, I'm a little stupid that way. A lot of thoughts come into my head when I try to write without a melody. So melody helps me kind of fine tune it, filter it rather, and then come to one like idea that needs to be on the paper. So yeah, I don't know
If
what
you
would
weren't a
have
songwriter, what would you be?
That's the thought, na? Ki I
If he wasn't a songwriter, he would be a long answer which is irrelevant.
Spot on. He's right. That is the correct answer.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Ah, you are. Yeah, you.
In every joke,
Yeah, that's our band.
No, I mean it's pretty true actually. I would have been really irrelevant.
No.
No.
Because I tried going to my dad's office and join his business, and I flunked and how. I was kicked out, now basically. My dad was happy when I made the decision of coming to Mumbai, and he was like,
Bro, if you weren't a songwriter, you would totally be in the fashion industry. You would have songwritten.
Yeah.
Why are you lying, bro?
because I know how handicapped I am in that also. No, I think if I wasn't a
Professional
songwriter,
shopper.
Yeah.
oh,
They're gonna edit out
Like
all
a
this.
buyer.
Like a buyer, like a
I would have been in the
merchandiser.
Navy,
Merchandiser.
back in the
Visual
Navy, because that's the only
merchandiser.
thing I know beyond this.
Dude,
Yeah.
you shop quite a lot.
No, I don't actually.
As in, like, you're like very in tune to the fashion trends.
Yeah, I like keeping being aware, but that's different. But having said that, if I wasn't a songwriter, I would have been back in the Navy. That's the only thing I probably know. Not even.
If you weren't into Punjabi pop rock.
Oh, then I really it's one thing I regret, but I hope I was my English diction in terms of music. I have a sort of an Indian accent, so it doesn't translate well when you try to perform songs which are written in the West, right? So I really wish that I could be better at that. I would try though. I still have time, but that's one thing I really wanna.
Is that question only for Rajan or for for all of us?
Oh.
Okay.
That really felt
Okay, if you want into Punjabi pop rock,
metal.
Is that
that would be metal, man. That would be metal.
Is that a genre?
No, actually.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I mean, if you consider Kashmir is in Hindi, Muz is in Punjabi, and then Afzai is pretty mixed.
Sada is in Hindi.
Sada is in Hindi, so it's
Yeah,
not-
I don't think it's so much about Punjabi, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just
It just happened.
Yeah, it just so happened. That's how he expresses himself the best. Some songs are in Punjabi, some are Hindi, some are
Yeah.
something. But the point is, it doesn't matter what language it's in, honestly.
Yeah, or even we are pretty agnostic to genres as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, the first 3 songs that you have heard, obviously that's who we are. But there's a lot more that is there, and every song has its own identity. So we don't like to confine ourselves to any particular genre or language. We take it as it comes. Every song has its own space.
For example, Babri Chori has a bit of Marwadi touch. I'm not big on Marwadi as a language, but whatever I could pick up from that, it's there. So it's not a particular language we stick to as
Yeah.
such.
And if you weren't into poetry,
If I was,
was not into poetry.
then I would be very sure of not writing my songs.
You'll be instrumental tracks.
And I wouldn't be on stage.